My name is Bill Scott. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor under Pablo Popovich, and been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts. I started in like 1999. Wrestled in high school and college, and been doing it ever since. My back, I just thought it was banged up from years of abuse, and at one point I was going into a tournament, and my right leg was like almost completely numb, and I was dealing with it for a while, and it was to the point where I couldn't even stand up straight anymore. I saw Princeton Brain Spine, and I felt comfortable with them, so that's when I decided I was going to go with those guys. He kind of timed it, saying that the injury was an older injury, and I had a fracture of L3 and 4, and your disc is like this with that space in between. So mine had actually collapsed bone on bone, and your nerve goes through the center, and had shifted and had fused like that, crushing the nerve, and like healed like a bone break, and was probably like that for about 8 years. Horrible, couldn't do anything at that point. And for me, I wanted to get back surgery so I could go back to doing what I was doing before back surgery, which was in my mind everything. And that's another reason I picked Dr. Mark McLaughlin, because he was very positive. A lot of guys were giving me, you'll be lucky to walk again. And he was like, well, we'll see what happens after the surgery. I told him that, I wanted to be able to wrestle and, do what I do again. Everybody else I went to, they were very negative, When I woke up, the back pain of the numbness, which is nerve pain, was gone. And then I was out of bed, walking around, that day, next morning, and then out of the hospital in 3 days. At that 3-month mark, I was on the match training again. I fought professional MMA 1 year to the day from surgery. Yeah, if you find yourself in a position like myself with severe back injury, go with your gut. That's what I did. I went to a few different guys, and when I went into Princeton Brain and Spine, I immediately knew when I met Dr. Mark McLaughlin that this was the guy that I was going to go with. If I had 3 words to describe Princeton Brain and Spine, and I always say it to Dr. Mark to this day, I text him, it is, you're the man.